welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and roll your notifications to all so you don't miss any of the demonic content. Our conspiratorial demonologist for this week is Pastor Mark Driscoll. If you're unaware who this person is, Driscoll has been referred to as the cussing pastor for his inflammatory and curse-laden style of preaching. He was the founder of Mars Hill Church and its constituent organizations until allegations of abuse brought that chapter of his life to a close. He is now the founder of, quote, Real Faith Ministries and is the senior founding pastor at Trinity Church in Scottsdale, Arizona. He can be found on YouTube at Mark Driscoll Ministries. So why do I think he qualifies as a conspiratorial demonologist? Well, let's look at the traits. Driscoll has several videos targeting the LGBTQ+ community and Democrats. I found this little gem of inversion.
Demons are like people. They have names, personalities, and anti-ministries. So here, they're the Baals. That's their name. They have different personalities, just like you and I have different skills and talents and abilities. And just like God gives his people ministries, they have different anti-ministries. Let me tell you this. Every time you're doing ministry, Satan and demons are doing anti-ministry. Every time you're trying to open the church, they're trying to close it. Every time you're trying to bring unity, they're trying to bring division. Every time you're trying to teach the Bible, they're trying to cancel the prophet. That's the way it works.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Here we've got a classic case of inversion. And if this is the way that demons generally are, then we have to assume that demons he refers to on the rest of his videos are channeled through this main idea. Driscoll argues for the existence of demons in politics, gender, and even argues that demons inhabit various places, such as offices or even going to church. As you might have guessed from 1 and 3, a lot of things that are easier to explain are the provenance of demons for Driscoll. Driscoll is also one of those pastors who likes to find the demonic in film. As for Driscoll's training, well, it's not bad. He has an MA from Western Seminary, which suggests he has some formal training. It appears, though, from what I can tell in his videos, that he's not overly familiar with Greek or Latin, or that he intentionally chooses to ignore clear interpretations that could be found by resorting to those languages. If that's the case, it's hard for me to think of him as an expert in the New Testament material, but there are others who might disagree with me. Driscoll clearly makes his living from being inflammatory. He describes his preaching as, quote, unfiltered, uncensored, and unapologetic, end quote. A thing which sort of requires you to say simple stuff when more complex answers are in fact available. As always, if you disagree, think I've missed something important, or you just want to know more, please let me know in the comments.